Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down! Finally!
Okay. Yeah, let's go. That's right. I'm happy. You can probably tell that I'm happy. You know why I'm happy? Because the Oilers are back in action. Hockey is back, but mainly I'm pumped about the Oilers. Obviously, that's my team, but oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good one for you today. My name is Trevor. This is Above Average. If you're new to the channel, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. We talk all things sports, but we're going to be talking hockey in this video. So with that being said, let's kind of just dive right into it. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I know I used that clip before at the beginning of the video, but that's just kind of how I feel right now. Last night was great. Hockey is back and I cannot be more excited. The fans are back, everything's back. We're finally getting back to normal. And yeah, it's just so good to see. Like I'm lost for words because it is so nice to see hockey fans back and just the players, just really into the games. Not that they weren't into the games last year, but you can definitely tell there's definitely some momentum swings and just, a lot of these celebrations, the goals you're seeing, that wasn't really happening last year because a lot of these players aren't going to make a fool of themselves yelling at the top of their lungs when no one's in the building. So that didn't happen last night though. So many sellies. Jesse Puljujarvi, he is with the hands in the air. Leon Draisaitl to Zach Hyman, and then he looks like he just wanted to hug him so hard, and I felt that because I wanted to too. But yeah, so enough about the fans. We're going to talk about the scores, all the games and all that. It's just going to be a quick little video, but to start things off, we got Montreal and Toronto. This was a pretty, honestly, it wasn't the best game. It was 2-1, pretty boring as far as the hockey fans go. Obviously, you like goals. And Toronto's only able to score 2. Pierre Engvall, I think that's how his name is. I don't know if there's an Pierre Engvall. Anyway, Engvall, he scored the first goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs in their season opener. They would eventually win 2-1 in that game. It was not bad, like I said, it was okay, but regardless, fans are back, the players appreciate it, and I appreciate it too. Then we go down to Washington, New York Rangers. Okay, this is awesome because I don't mind Washington, and I actually don't mind the Rangers as well. So they're both really good teams. Obviously, the Rangers got so much to look forward to with the likes of Alexis Lafreniere, Capo Caco. Obviously, Adam Fox is just on that price as well. But yeah, the Washington kind of railed last night with 5-1 score, and Alexander Ovechkin. You ever hear of him? Yes, you probably have, because he passed Marcel Dion last night, putting him 5th place all time on the scoring list for goals, that is, and just unbelievable. I seen him score 1, I was like, sweet, okay, he still got it, and then he scored another, and he actually also had a 4-point night, which means he currently leads the NHL in points, but don't know how long that'll last. But yeah, regardless, it was so good to see. I've never picked Ovechkin in my fantasy just because I'm very, what's the word? I don't like jinxing things, and there's another word for it. Superstitious. I'm super superstitious. I'm not a little stitious, but I am kind of stitious. Or no, I said that the wrong way. I am superstitious. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
But knock on wood, here's hoping that he's still going to be able to score at least 30-40 goals. And, that's huge. And so Alex Ovechkin, this is history. If he passes Gretzky, that'll be one of the coolest things, I've ever witnessed. Personally as a hockey fan, all those records were really just set in the 90s with Gretzky and Lemieux and all those, Yager and Messier. So for me to see something like this, and my generation, I don't think really any of us have seen anything like that. So yeah, that I'm rooting. I think everyone from this era is really rooting for Ovechkin, and he deserves it. That would be so sick. But yeah, so that was a good game. Also, Anaheim versus Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg won this one. Just joking. No, they didn't. Ha! That's kind of funny. They lost 4-1, that is, to the Anaheim Ducks, reported to be one of the worst teams in the whole NHL. So, Winnipeg Jets fans, is this time to worry? Not really. It's obviously the first game of the season, and John Gibson was looking pretty good last night. You don't have Scheifele. That's definitely going to help when he comes back. And yeah, so 4-1. Yeah, it kind of sucks that they lost if you're a Jets fan, but yeah, there's still lots of hockey to be played because got 81 games left because hockey is back. Just started. Oh my gosh, yes. So anyway, Colorado for Chicago. This one I didn't really watch a heck of a whole lot in, but Colorado won 4-2. Is this surprising? Not really. Colorado is one of the best teams in the NHL, and obviously it pains me to say it, but yeah, no, it's true. 4-2, and without Nathan MacKinnon, may I add. So. Bowen Byram also, he came in clutch, got his first goal in NHL, his first NHL goal, I should say, rather. And yeah, never really been big on Bowen Byram, but you know, if he is big, if he is good, you know, he might be, which sucks, but yeah, I'm still not too big on him, but we'll see, time will tell. Anyway, Edmonton versus Vancouver. This is the one that obviously I was paying most of my attention to last night. Edmonton was able to win 3-2 in a shootout, which was awesome. Yeah, I just want to take a quick second to just talk about how nice it was. I know I already talked about the fans, but you know, just hearing "Oh Canada" and hearing, you know, the players were obviously a lot more pumped for their goals. Like I said, Jesse Selly and just all of that. It was so good to see, man. And like Connor, you know, he's definitely into it during that Selly as well. And you know, you weren't getting that at all last year, so it was just so good to see. And you know, it was a really good game, despite Smitty leaving in, letting in one bad goal. He didn't really have a heck of a whole lot he could do there. But yeah, Vancouver, you know, they did really good. They played really good. They looked good. They don't have Brock Besser right now. You know, he's obviously a huge piece to that team. So when he comes back, watch out. Vancouver's going to be a really good team this year, I think. And they started off okay. They came back and they were able to get 1 point out of it. And they'll be able to build off that, I think. And I think they will. But as for Edmonton, man, they look so good. You know, being an Oilers fan, like, I can't remember, you know, I said this before in like the video of me grading the Oilers. There's so much you can do with the top six now, and I didn't think it was going to be that early on, you know, in the season where you were going to start off McDavid and Draisaitl on the same line. They did, which is kind of surprising, but you know, they're going to be able to put Leon and, you know, and Connor on separate lines. They can put them together, you know, so that's huge. And Leon said it himself, we're unpredictable. We're very unpredictable this year. And, you know, it's true. They're so unpredictable. And it goes to show, like, with their second goal last night on the power play there, Connor over to Leon, you know, Thatcher Demko, he's expecting the 1T and passes it right over to Zach Hyman. So that was definitely not predictable at all, and that's why I went in the back of the net. And yeah, so Zach Hyman, he's fitting in so nice, and he looks good. He had a couple of really, really good rushes up the ice, and he's just a dog. He works on the puck, and him and Yamo both do. So Nurse said it best himself, you know, in the nicest way possible. Zach Hyman was really, really, really annoying to play with last year. And, you know, so, but just because he's just always, you know, on the puck, and, you know, he's a defender's worst nightmare because he's always there. And so that's great. So, yeah, hockey is back. Just want to quickly rattle out those first few games that we had this week. You know, also in the news, this is something I woke up to this morning. Brady Tkachuk, he signs a huge contract for 7 years at $8.212 million AAV, that is. Meaning, and this is crazy. So, you know, he signs at 8.212 AAV. This means that Brady Tkachuk is now getting paid more, almost like just under $2 million more than Nathan MacKinnon. So, that's kind of what my thoughts are on this contract. Obviously, Brady Tkachuk, is he an $8 million player? You know, he can be. Is he that now? I don't really think so, but I mean, he's still really young. You know, he very well, like I said, he very well could be an $8 million player. I just don't think he's quite there yet. And, you know, but that being said, this could be like Leon Draisaitl's contract. I remember everyone said, you know, oh, what an overpay. That was like the one good thing Chiarelli did for us, was get him at that, because, you know, Leon easily could be pushing double digits for AAV, that is. The worst case scenario is Brady Tkachuk is like a 40 or a 60 point player, and you know, I think he could have a higher ceiling than that. But the worst case scenario is a 60 point player, and even 60 point players nowadays, they're getting paid around $6 million. So you're only overpaid like 2.2 mil, so that's really not that bad when you look at it like that. So yeah, regardless, I just wanted to quickly talk about that signing. That means Brady Tkachuk's back for the Ottawa Senators, huge addition to that team, and yeah, so right on. That's pretty well all I wanted to say for this quick little video. Hockey's back, man, and I'm just so pumped to see it, see everything. The fans are back. I'm talking about the fans so much. But, you know, I can't wait to watch some of these games now in person. It's going to be so nice to be back in the arenas, and just normalcy. It's coming, you know, it's coming together. And, yeah, so it's good to see. And, you know, I'm going to be pumping out a lot more hockey content here now that, you know, there's definitely a lot more to talk about. So, if you're new to the channel, leave a like and hit that big fat red subscribe button. Yeah, it means it's the best way to showing your support. We talk all things sports here, but we're talking primarily hockey lately, but that's okay. Still, hit that big red subscribe button. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and let's go Oilers. Let's go, you know, let's go hockey. Hockey's back, baby. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take her easy. Have a good one.